so funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Oh, hello. Oh, damn it. Hold on. I got feedback. I am the Calta of Calta and Kelly. Where is Bobo?
He said he's on his way.
On his way from where is what I want to know.
Well, he's at the tiny house. From my understanding.
Well, then he's probably not going to be able to do it.
Oh, he's been doing it from the tiny house.
I'm so confused. Anyway, welcome to the show. It is Calta and Kelly. I am Mike Calta. Bobby Kelly is at a tiny house. And me and Mush are here. But me and Mush are going to be spending a lot of time together this week, right, Mush?
Yes, sir.
Mush, our lives couldn't be more different. Before we were on the air, I was talking to Mush, and he said he may be going down to Vasani straight from the airport on Wednesday. And I said, how will you get there? Because it is not an easy drive. If it was like taking him to St. Pete, I would give him a ride. But it's like 2 hours away from the airport. So Mush said, and I quote, there's a bus that goes down there. Now, if you live in Manhattan, that may be something that you hear very often. But here in Tampa, we don't hear the phrase, there's a bus that goes down there at all, nor do we hear there's a train or any of that other stuff. I could, like, are you talking like a Greyhound bus? Like, what bus would you take?
It's an Amtrak bus.
Those are trains, aren't they?
Well, because Port Charlotte, between Orlando and Fort Myers, they don't do a train. They just do a bus.
Okay. So I would think that in the state of Florida, if there was a train that went from Miami all the way up to Pensacola, we'd be in great shape. But there is not. So now you're going to be forced to take a bus. Do you do this a lot?
I mean, it's like taking a bus to Philadelphia. I've done that a few times.
What is that? What does that cost?
This will be like $20.
And when you get on the bus, are you forced to sit next to a stranger?
More than likely, but that's how it is in the subway too. So
yeah, but in the subway you can kind of move around. You could stand if you didn't want to. I don't know. I can't recall having. I used to get traumatized on the bus when I was a kid, like a city bus, because I went to a Catholic school, but I had to drive through 3 public school neighborhoods on the bus in order to get there. So I'm always a little fat nerd in a tie among a bunch of black kids. So it was always very awkward. Now, I don't think I've ever gotten on a Greyhound bus and gone anywhere there because that's just like some stuff I see in the movies, and it's never good.
Right.
I did take a bus when I was a kid from Staten Island to Orlando because get ready for this coolness, me and my Boy Scout troop went to Disney World. We went to Disney World, Epcot, Circus, which doesn't exist anymore. Or was it Circus World? Circus. Is that in Vegas? Circus?
Yes.
Circus World. It used to be like a Disney World, but with circus stuff. I don't know. And we had to wear our Boy Scout uniforms to the park because we got a discount on the ticket if we were wearing our uniforms. What a fucking nerdy lifestyle that was, to wear a Boy Scout uniform, including the neckerchief and everything, while you were going to Disney World with Carl Woodland's parents, who were chaperones. And then we had to take a bus there and back. See, Mush, I'm never going back to LA. I'm never going back.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't do this if I didn't have to.
No. Well, I am looking forward to being out there with you guys this weekend. I haven't been to Vasani. Now, the last time we were out there, did I tell you about this? I know you know there was some heat, but do you know what happened last time?
Not exactly.
So Vasani is a comedy theater. It's kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like a castle from the outside. It looks like medieval times. And then on the inside, it's a restaurant with tables and stuff. And then there's a big stage. It's actually a nice room. I don't know, but comedians always say they like the rooms with the low ceilings and stuff. I always my ego always wants me to have a bigger stage. So I always like Vasani. But anyway, the food is actually really good at the restaurant. The wait staff is very nice. And the stage is huge. So we brought our band out there and we played with the band one night. And it was a little confusing because they wanted to keep the tables there for people to sit. We wanted to move the tables so they could stand in front of the stage like if we were the Fat Beatles. And the sound guy kept getting mad at our guitar player because he wouldn't turn his amp down. And I don't know why that becomes the sound guy's problem. Like, I don't know why he has, because if it sounds like shit, then that's on us. That's not on him. But for some reason, he had to keep going back and yelling at Pete, our guitar player. And then finally, I had to yell back at him. And then afterwards, he approached Pete like he was going to fight him. Like Pete, he came out of the sound booth and charged Pete, and Pete charged back at him. And then stupid Eric stepped in at the last second. And I was like, this is your fault because you don't know how to run a business. You're a bad business person. And that was the last thing we did there, and we left. Now we're going back there this weekend. So for some people, that would be uncomfortable. For me, I just don't care. I'm going to roll in there and be like, what's up? And the worst thing that guy could do is be a dick to me, because then I'm just going to be like, fuck you, I'm leaving. And I'm taking Bobby with me. So good luck, Moose. You'll be headlining the whole weekend. One of the reasons, like, I was talking to Bobby the other day, and I said, he goes, I'm really looking for coming down, looking forward to it. And I said, me too. I need a weekend getaway. And he goes, you were just in Europe for 14 days. And I go, no, let me rephrase that. I need to get away from my wife for a weekend. And he goes, okay, that I understand. Because although my wife and I get along very well, 14 days alone with your wife is pretty taxing. And she starts to complain about things that didn't exist the week prior. Like, I don't know. She complains about everything from the cleaning ladies to her elbow hurts. And it's goes in one ear and out the other. So I need a weekend. I told Bobby I was just going there and doing nothing. And he was like, that I can relate to. I said, okay, good. So I'm looking forward to being out there and hanging out. And I tried to, would you want to go fishing on Saturday?
I'd be down for that. That'd be awesome.
That's what I said too. But then how much do you think it would cost for the three of us to go fishing for 4 hours on Saturday?
Oh, probably like $2,000. I don't know.
No, we could buy a boat for that. It was like $700. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to go that much. Do you want to go that much?
No, I mean, I don't have that much money. So
yeah. I was just like, I can't see spending that kind of money for 4 hours to go fishing, only to come back and be exhausted and then have to go back to work again. You know what I mean? So I thought we could probably just do the second best thing. We'll just go to a seafood restaurant. We'll just eat there. That'll be better.
That sounds good.
Now, one of the perks that we have about going to Vasani is that the guy who owns it, his girlfriend, who is really attractive and cool and fun, she owns like this, I don't even know how to describe it. I would say it's like a spa kind of thing. It's like a holistic little place that you go to, like a holistic spa. Like, they have yoga rooms, and they have a salt room, and then they have a salt bath. So Bobby and I have gone in twice now. We went in the salt bath last time. So what happens is you go in this little, like, it's almost like a little jacuzzi built in the ground, and they put so much salt in there that your body floats, effortlessly just floats in the water. And the idea is you're supposed to lay in there with no sound, no lights, no nothing, and just stay there for the hour. And to Bobby, he likes that therapy kind of stuff. It made me fucking crazy. Every 5 minutes I kept sitting up. I was like, then I was worried that you're supposed to go naked, that they were looking at my little wiener while I was in there. I was like, I don't know. This is bugging me. I don't like it. I was subconscious about everything. And I was self-conscious, not subconscious. I was self-conscious about everything, and I didn't like it. So it was, I mean, it was relaxing, but also it was, I could see what the purpose was, but I couldn't get into it. So the next time we went back, we went in the salt room. You know what that is?
No.
That is a room that's lined with these pink salt bricks. And it's supposed to help clear out all the toxins and whatever out of your airwaves. And like they say, people with asthma go in there and they sit in there and they breathe better and it works better. And I don't know. Basically, it was just me and Bobby sitting there for an hour texting and breathing. And that was kind of dumb too. But that's all I'm looking forward to, is just doing dumb stuff like that this weekend. Then we drove around and we went shopping and bought dumb stuff. And I don't know. I'm looking forward to like a good chill out weekend with you guys. Now it is me, Bobby, you, and is anyone else on the show or anything like that I need to know about?
Not that I know about.
Because last time it was supposed to be that, and then they ended up with like a local radio guy and a guy that looks like old Greg Brady. And it was, and I don't know, but it's always a good crowd, and we've been pumping the shit out of it. Did you hear the promo that we're running?
Yes, I got to make the video for his social media pretty soon.
Galvin called Bobby and I the Cagney and Lacey of comedy, which I thought was
Yeah, I put up a story on his page using the theme song.
Do you think what the Cagney and Lacey theme song?
Yeah,
that's funny. Who made the other one with the Young Gravy?
That was me.
I love that. Now I've been listening to Young Gravy for a couple of days. Is Joe Russell coming in today?
Later. He's supposed to.
I haven't seen Joe or the Cheese Show in 3 weeks because I've been away and I just haven't had the opportunity. Now, when is he's getting married soon, isn't he?
Sometime this fall. I think it's October or September, October.
You know what? I'm sending him a towel warmer. Same dumb one I sent him last time that he didn't like. Where do you think Bobby is?
He just texts back that he's coming.
All right, because I'm at this point now. I'm just rambling. Bum?
No, I say he put CUM.
Oh, gross. There's certain things I gotta tell you. I can watch.
Melissa remembers October. He's getting married October.
October?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot there's a chat feature in this room. Hold on. I had to look one way. That's why. Anyway, didn't I feel claustrophobic in what? The room or the bath?
And the float thing where you were having to set up all the time.
No, because it wasn't like, I know most of those sensory deprivation things are like a box you get in and float in it. This wasn't it. This was a big room. Not a big room, but a decent sized room, like maybe the size of an average bathroom. And the bath was built into the floor. So you would just get down into it and lay there, but the whole room was there. So I could not do a box, like getting in there when like Joe Rogan gets in that box and just lays there. And I don't know. You think Joe Rogan's got a big old dick on him, Mush?
I think it's average. I bet it's average.
I bet you it's short and stocky like he is. The one thing about Joe Rogan that blows my mind is that we know he's a double black belt. We know he's in great shape. We've seen him do videos. We've seen him do kicks and stuff like that. Why does he always look fat when he wears a suit? Like I was watching UFC that night, and he looks swollen. Like he looks like he's in, like the suit doesn't fit him. He looks like a monkey trying to wear a suit. Did you watch that UFC fight?
No. How did it go?
So I'm a casual UFC fan. Like if you tell me Conor McGregor or Nate Diaz is fighting or one of those things, I'll watch it. And then Saturday night I was home and I was bored and I knew that the Amanda Nunes fight was coming on. And I was like, okay, I know the story on this. She lost before and she lost to a girl that was pretty hot. I'm like, let me watch this. And I watched it and it was fucking one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life. It was awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this skinny guy that I never recognized.
You talking about the Amanda Nunes fight?
Did you watch it?
Doodles, shut your face. No, I didn't. I was disappointed though.
Why?
Because I wanted fucking Pena to win.
Listen, why did you want her to win? Because she's better looking?
Yes. And the way did you see the fight before?
Yes.
Okay, the fight before was such a holy shit fight that she
Joe
won
Rogan
that
said
fight.
it was the biggest upset in UFC history.
It was incredible. You know, incredible that she, with a jab, she was jabbing her and she fucking then took her down and choked her out. It was amazing to me.
Bobby,
you know, and then
this fight was one of the best fights I've ever seen in UFC history. This fight was not, okay, you lost the last one, now she's going to come back and kill you. They fought till the fucking end. And Pena had Nunes armbarred 3 different times. Her arm was bending backwards, but because they were so sweaty and bloody, she was able to squeeze out of it. And I mean, she could have had her, but then Nunes opened up Pena's head at the hairline so bad that when she was turned over, blood was just pouring out of her head. And yet they were still beating the shit out of each other until the last second. It was great.
Well, I hope there's a 3. That's all. I hope they fight.
There has to be. There has to be. You can't have a rubber match without having a final decision match. And the thing is that I before I bought the fight, I was contemplating on whether or not to spend $75 fucking dollars on a fight when I don't really know who was fighting other than the two broads I knew I could watch on YouTube later. But I have to tell you, I got my fucking money's worth from every fight that I saw. Every one of those fights were great, and even if they didn't last long, they ended in such spectacular ways that it was worth the money.
100%. Yeah, love it. I love it. I mean, I watched them on after, but little pieces of it. You can't find it. I got. Hey, what's up, Jim?
Hey, Jim.
Doodle, shut up.
Get him, Doodle.
All right, I'll call you when I'm done. How was it?
Who's Jim? How does he have neighbors already?
It's my Uncle Jimmy. He's up there.
Oh, Uncle. Jimmy. Well, call him Uncle. Don't be disrespectful.
He's my he just, dude. He just wrote it. He has a bike. It's a $6,500 bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
That probably weighs like a pack of cigarettes. You know what I mean? It's thick. It's like this. It automatically changes the gears. You got to click in. It's like one of the number one bikes, and he rides in the mountains up here. Like he rides around these fucking hills. Dude, I have a hard time walking up these hills, and he just went for a bike ride.
I have a pretty nice bike. I have a bike called a Trek. It was pretty expensive, and I enjoy riding my bike. And last night, my buddy Mike Olivero, who lives in my neighborhood, calls me up. What are you laughing at? Mush, I didn't hear a joke. Did you hear a joke? I hope you fall back and hit your head on that house and the whole house breaks.
I'm sorry. I've never, can I just say this, please? And I'm sure the ladybugs and everybody listening and watching will back me up. I've never seen you on a bike.
I have not one bike, but two bikes. I have
I'm
my
not
Trek.
questioning your addiction.
I don't have an addiction.
You do have you're just like me, except with $16.5 million. So when you're
I ride my bike a lot.
You do not.
Last time I went to Punta Gorda, where we're going this weekend without you, I took my bike with me because I wanted to ride through Punta Gorda.
Dude, Punta Gorda is fucking 5 minutes long.
Punta Gorda also means fat point. Anyway, I have my bike and I ride it. And Mike Olivero called me last night. And he goes, "Hey, what are you doing? Do you want to go for a bike ride?" And I was like, "Mike, it's 8:35. I'm in bed for 15 minutes. I have to get up at 4:00 in the morning." People forget about that. It's insane.
People do forget about that. They do forget about that. They forget about it. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to come.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. I'm actually gonna be there a little earlier than I thought. I'm gonna be there at 10:20, but I'll get a cup of coffee at the airport.
I will be there at 10:20 tomorrow.
I don't want you to kill yourself.
The nose, I will be there at 10:20.
I'm excited.
And we get monkey
breath.
breath.
No, you're not saboteuring me.
No, listen to me. We're skinnying each other up this week.
That's right. We're eating healthy.
You look like somebody remade your head out of clay, and they ran out of clay. They were molding your head, and they ran out of clay, and they're like, "Just make it skinny."
I'm not. I'm skinnier, but I'm not as skinny. Yeah, I'm sure this is the angle of the camera.
Can I tell you what I'm worried about?
Yeah, I love that.
When we watch video of Skinny Bobby and you show the one where like at Weekend at Eddie's or where the fuck that pizza place movie was, and you roll up on your motorcycle and you do the sexy look back.
Yeah, want me to do it? Ready?
Yeah. I don't like that guy. I don't feel like I'd be friends with Skinny Bobby. Me and that guy we're not friends.
Dude, we would have been best friends.
That guy's a jerk off. Look at him. He looks like a jerk off. Right now, we're a poor man's Affleck and Damon. But back then, I don't think we would have vibed as much.
Dude, back then we were fucking right now we're Cagney and Lacey. That song that Galvin made was so good.
was
Dude,
great.
we're gonna have good, but we're gonna be working out every day.
It's fine.
Why do you
It's
say it
fine.
like that?
I feel like back then, that guy with the hair would have been like, I can't work out with you anymore. You don't lift enough. When now you're like supportive, you're like, let me spot you. You can do this. That guy would have been like, you're a pussy.
Yeah, dude. I would have never done that. That guy, first of all, that guy, you're right. You're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back, that guy used to jog.
Oof.
That guy used to
I
jog
don't,
like 5 miles.
I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I got to drive to Boston tonight. I can't read that. What does that say?
Oh, Mike had frosted tips when Bobby had curly hair.
That's not true. That's not.
That
Well,
is true.
that is kind of true.
You had frosted. You did have frosted tips.
I never actually
went
had frosted
nuts.
tips.
You dyed your hair blonde.
Yeah, and it grew out. So, but yeah, it looks equally as gay. I'm with you on that. Oh, that's
there
my
you
old
go.
girlfriend.
Is
God,
it
she was
really?
so hot. She's so hot.
Is she still hot?
Yeah, and she's got a huge job. She's
What do
Ryan
you mean?
Seacrest's boss.
No shit.
Yeah, she's legit.
Wow, does she still have that dumb hat?
We're at a party. And we were wearing those hats for some reason. I can't remember. But goddamn that shirt. Oof, she looked good.
Yeah. Yeah, this weekend's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to Wednesday night.
Wednesday night is going to be good, although it looks like Mush might be leaving us.
Why?
Oh, they want me to do the Wednesday night at Vasani's.
So how are you getting down there?
There's an Amtrak bus.
That's what I said. He's going to take a fucking bus.
You're doing an Amtrak bus?
Yeah.
What's an Amtrak bus?
It's when the towns are too small to have a train, so they just have a bus to go through them. From Orlando to Fort Myers, there's a Amtrak bus.
We're not in Orlando. We're in Tampa.
I know, but that route stops in Orlando and Tampa, and then from Tampa they got to take a bus.
So you got to take a bus from the airport?
Yeah, it's over to the bus station and then airport. I mean, then
to the bus. So you go to the bus.
Yeah.
Wait, where does the bus leave from?
The train station, basically. So.
In downtown Tampa.
Yeah, but I'm gonna see if I can get a ride from Eric first before I do that.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, if I were you, I'd call Eric and go, you want me to do Wednesday? Come get me or suck a fat dick.
Yeah. I'm still trying to confirm it with him too, because he's asking me a lot of questions about.
He doesn't know how to run a business. He's the worst businessman I've ever dealt with.
Will you stop sabotaging the fucking gig because the sound guy is shit? Will you stop?
Fuck that sound guy.
He's not. He's a good guy.
The last sound guy was great that they had. This guy.
Okay, but we're not dealing with the sound guy. You're talking about the owner. The owner is a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's just a terrible businessman.
Well, that's not.
He's overpaying for you this weekend, I guarantee.
He's overpaying for me?
I'm kidding. I'm just making jokes. Eric's a good guy. We're going to be fine. We're going to have a good time.
I mean, you go negative, and then you expect us to turn positive on a dime.
I was talking about how when I talk negative, it freaks you out earlier. That's why I was doing it again.
I don't like negative talk.
I know you don't. That's why we're a good yin and yang.
Yeah, but you're most of the yang.
Wait, us in that picture out a lot.
How's a good one? Use your dick pic. Your shiny cock pic.
I like that picture.
It's a terrible picture of a cock.
When your own cock picture turns you on, it's pretty hot.
It looks like a Madame Tussauds thing of your dick. You know what I mean?
You leave my wax dick out of it. I told him before that when we were going in Eric's girlfriend's salt baths, I was worried that they were looking at my little dick while we were floating in there.
My little dick went inside. I don't even think my dick got wet.
But I felt like when I was laying in there and trying to be like all into my own consciousness, that all of a sudden the door was going to open and they'd be like, yeah, little dick. And I kept freaking me out.
Melissa, you want to see it?
I'll show it to you.
Yeah, send it to Melissa.
As long as Dickie wouldn't be mad or Melissa wouldn't tell Dickie, I'd send it to her.
I don't
It's-
think Dickie
listen.
cares if she's.
I don't think he cares either. Like if I sent it unsolicited, I think Dickie would care.
Yeah, if it just
what's
came
gonna
up on
happen?
her.
Yeah, she's gonna
Right.
show it to him. If I send it to her, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I think Calta's dick."
No, she won't.
By the way, I floated out. I was with my family in Italy, and I floated out. Hey, any of you guys know about raisins and meatballs? And they yelled at me.
Of course they did. How
Yeah.
dare you? You're not even supposed to put the meatballs with the spaghetti in Italy. It comes on the side
Right.
when you get
My
meatballs
cousin-
and spaghetti.
My cousin was like, "Did you say raisins?" And then got like mad, like offended, like I had said, put cocaine in there. She was like, "That's ridiculous. Don't say that anymore."
Yeah, you don't put a fucking dried fruit with meat.
Although I would
That's
taste
like a
it.
Dutch dish.
I would
Of course,
taste
we
it.
taste anything. I'd taste anything. There's Dawn. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Don. Dickie would never know. That's what I want to hear, Melissa. That's what I want to hear.
That's what everybody wants to hear.
I am Sicilian, and so is my family, and we were in Italy, and nobody knew about it. I'm just saying. I double checked with my family, and I was waiting for them to go, "Oh yeah, Aunt Tessie used to do that." They didn't. They got mad at me and yelled at me like, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
Back
Yeah,
them
no,
up.
it would be more like Aunt McGillicuddy did it.
Right. Remember-
Aunt Mahoney used to put raisins in the meatballs.
Remember when Uncle Gio married Aunt Volusia from Austria? She was the one who started doing
Dried fruit and meat. It works for Norton. That's funny.
it. I had a dream about Norton.
Ugh.
I had a dream I saw him and he was real fat.
Were you inside of an apple?
Yeah.
Were you going down the wormhole? The rabbit hole, I mean?
When are you leaving the tiny house?
I leave tonight at around 6:30, drive to Boston, go to my uncle's. At 5 in the morning, he drives me to the airport. I get on the plane at 7, Delta, and then I go right down to you.
I will be there to pick you up at 10:20. Then we will go straight to get a healthy breakfast.
Nice.
And then Mush may or may not be with us. And then we will come back to my house.
Yes.
Nap. Hey,
Yes.
I got a serious question. Do you want to go to the gym with me tomorrow?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
All right.
What are you gonna say it
Stop.
like that for?
Because we'll go to my gym. We'll go box.
You have a gym in your house.
No, but we'll go to my trainer gym.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds great. Do
All right.
a little boxing, then we'll fucking nap
Yes.
again.
Yes. And then we got dinner.
And then we do dinner at Eddie V's. What is she saying?
I-
We went to what does it say?
We went to
The
a
menu
restaurant
is-
in New York City on Friday, and the menu was raisin sauce. On the
Yeah,
menu.
it was Bobby said it was a Dutch restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a Flaf Gloopen
Yeah.
in downtown Manhattan. Who the fuck? Come on, Mo, stop it. Stop it. That's
You're
like salad pizza.
It's like saying you could have sex with your first cousin. You could do it, but it's unnatural.
Well, Italians, you can do it. That's more known than raisin meatballs.
Can I send you a picture?
Yes.
All right, hold on.
Hope it's your dick.
Hold on. I gotta show. Oh,
If you don't send your dick right now, you're an asshole.
I don't know that I still have access to that picture as quickly as I'd like to.
Well, we all have it. So
Right. Ah, fuck. I think I
They're
think
saying
I
you should do
erased
the tortilla slap challenge.
who?
You know why I'm not gonna do that? Because The
You and-
Rock and Kevin Hart did it.
You and Calta.
I'm not doing it either because I'm fucking. I'll let him. I'll open my mouth and let him slip some of those carbs in my fucking face.
All right, Mush, I sent it to you. If you can put it up when you get it, and then we'll talk about it. What it is. It's not my dick, I promise. It's of a lovely lady. Yes, Bob?
Yeah, dude. I'm very excited. I'm almost too excited. I'm a little anxious, with this flying shit. I hope my flight doesn't get canceled.
Can I tell you what my wife said last night?
What?
She goes, maybe I'll come down with you this weekend. We can hang out together down there. And I looked at her and I went, okay, but Bobby's going to be very upset.
Why
She's
would
like,
you
why?
throw me under the bus?
Listen to me.
don't
You had to
care.
help me out. You had to help me out. I said, Bobby's going to be
You
very
don't-
upset.
You don't
And she's-
burn fucking your friend. I need to
Listen
be
to
friends
me.
with your
I
wife.
needed this one. And she goes, why would Bobby be upset? I go, well, he wouldn't be upset. He loves you. But he's looking forward to some guy time. You know what I mean? Him and I together. And she's like, no, I understand. I go, you can come. And she's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Oh no! Now I got to repair a relationship with your wife.
No. She thinks that I was doing you a favor. She didn't. You're not involved in it at all. You're good. You're good. You're good.
That's such a Calta move.
Listen, I would take it for you. I would take one for the team right there.
Yeah, but I like your wife. You don't like Dawn.
That's not true. You know I love your wife.
Dude,
I have
sucks
that
the sun
picture
came out.
ready now.
All right, put the picture up. It's very appropriate to what we were talking about.
What's that?
Don't fucking say it like that. What's that?
What is that?
Mush, is that girl, and that is a girl. Is that girl hot or not?
From this part, yeah.
Bobby, you're saying not hot?
I'm saying she's hot as a both.
At a what?
If she's a boy or a girl, she's smoking.
She's 100% a girl.
Right? Okay. Yeah, she's hot.
She
She's
got like
my,
a wooden claw or something. I don't know.
She's my cousin. I found her on 23andMe.
Okay.
And then I had to
That's
look
your
up,
cousin?
can I have sex with my cousin?
You can have sex. Is
Yeah.
it your first cousin or second?
No. Turns out you can have sex with your first cousin too.
Yeah, but is that your first cousin?
No, she's a second cousin
Oh, you're
that
fine.
I've never met.
Yeah.
But holy shit, she's hot. Right?
She's let me see. Let me lose my glasses. Shit.
That chick's smoking
Yeah.
hot.
How old is she?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know all the details.
57.
You like these dirty little thin tattooed people.
Yes. I do.
I
I
don't-
like a girl. I like a girl who's not afraid to do some dirty stuff.
I mean, but she's done like. I mean, look at that arm. That's just fucking. Just
She's got a full
issues.
sleeve. She's got a full
Yeah,
sleeve.
that's issues. That's issues, dude. You like that? That dirty. Probably doesn't wear underwear.
Oh, yeah.
Goes to
Smells a little-
concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah, goes to festivals. Showers in a puddle.
Yeah. Like she's always got a little hint of not BO, but always a little hint of sweat.
Oh,
Lady sweat.
Not hers.
oh.
She smells like flowers and a basketball player.
Yeah, she always has a little Old Spice scent.
Yeah. Because that's what her dad, who used to beat her, wears.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she is pretty. That's your relative.
Yes. And I want to try and meet her and see if cousins can make babies together.
Dude, have you talked to your wife about this? You gonna throw me under
No.
the bus for that? Bobby
Yeah, I'm
told
gonna say
me to do it.
Bobby really wanted to meet her.
But Bobby really needed me to do this.
Listen to me. If I were to
So
call you up and say, "Hey, Bob, I got some news. Amanda's coming down this weekend," you'd be like, "Oh, it's cool. I love your wife." And then you'd be like, "Oh, we fucked up the whole weekend."
No, I would not. I love Amanda. She's low maintenance.
Yeah.
She'd probably find other shit to do. I know. I love Amanda. I like her new video she's putting out too.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want her hanging out this weekend.
Yeah, I know, but you don't want her hanging out.
You
Why
don't want her
can't you
hanging
just
out
do it?
either. You don't want to. You want to get up on Saturday. Me and you go to Starbucks. Then we go find a place for lunch. Then maybe we go play some pinball or something fun that we don't ever get to do together. And she'd just be there weighing us down.
I mean, yes, she is a cog in the wheel if she comes.
Thank you.
But any wife, if Dawn came,
Same thing. I love Dawn. If she
Yeah.
was there, I'd hang out with you and Dawn. But it'd be much better if it was just me and you.
But Dawn would never say, "Hey, can I come with you this weekend?"
Right.
Like Dawn doesn't want to hang out with me and you.
Right. I understand that. But my
Dawn
wife.
would only want to hang
I
out.
wouldn't ask.
What?
I wouldn't ask.
No, she would never.
I wouldn't ask if I wanted to go. I would just say I'm coming.
Oh, you would just come. So you wouldn't ask. You'd just say you're coming. Hang on one second.
If I wanted to, I don't want to.
If you want, so you're saying if you wanted to go, you'd just go.
Yeah.
And there'd be
That's
no.
what Amanda
I wouldn't
did.
be able to,
Yeah, pretty much.
so you just come.
Yeah.
And if I said no,
Too bad.
Amanda didn't ask.
Weird.
She said, maybe I'll, she had an idea. She said, maybe I'll come down there with you. And I was like, why? What do you want to do that for?
No, now I mean she's gonna feel. I'm gonna. Hey, Amanda. Hi. What's up?
No.
Nothing.
No, she didn't feel like, at the end of the conversation, she didn't feel like Bobby didn't want her to come. She felt like she would be impeding on our friendship time, and she was damn right about that.
I mean, 100%.
What if me and you just want to be fat and naked and float around in the pool?
Is
Not
there a
naked,
pool?
but I didn't mean naked. Yeah, there's a rooftop pool. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah. It's usually closed though. Remember it was closed last time we went.
I don't swim in it because Pete banged a girl in there one time, and I feel like it's still in the pool. But it's been at least 5 years now. So
Who's coming?
So Friday is just me, you, and Mush, and then or Thursday rather, or Friday, yeah, and then Saturday, Galvin and his wife are coming to the Late Show, and I think that Spanish might come too.
That's great.
I love it.
That's great. So we'll leave Sunday morning. We're not going to leave Saturday night.
We can do either. I think we should leave Sunday morning.
Yeah, we'll leave Sunday morning. 'Cause my flight's not till 3.
Right.
So,
And we're going to have 2 cars anyway, so.
Yeah. So my festival, you want to hear about my festival?
Your festival?
Do you even know do you follow me on Instagram?
No, I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't look at anything. I just like it. What a festival? You mean Montreal?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to say comedy festival. You say festival, I figure you're going to be eating sausage and peppers and playing games where you throw rings on bottles.
Not a food festival, you tub of shit. I'm talking about
Comedy festival.
you're thinking of cotton candy immediately and sausage and peppers.
Yeah. And I kind of like the whole idea of that. I would like to go to a Bobby Kelly food festival.
No, the Montreal festival.
Yeah, how was that?
It was good. I only, it's funny with if you like when there's a bunch of girls around,
Yeah.
if you stay out of their way, right? If you just let them do their thing, they'll fight with each other instead of you.
Right.
Because girls will ask you questions. What do you think about this? And if you answer it, if you engage in it, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because
Like,
you're now telling them where you stand.
And you're done. They're gonna. One girl asked me about Roe versus Wade. Like all these girl comedians were down on and she's like, what? And I was like, can we not fucking talk about Roe? Can we just talk about comic shit and have fun? She's like, why? I mean, that's a good time. And I was like, listen, it's just not the thing to bring up down here. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a little nuanced, don't you think? And then she's like, Bobby is pro-life and he doesn't want to talk. And I'm like, now you just fuck. And all the girls that work at the festival, like immediately, who's pro-life? You know what I mean? Because they're all fucking, and I'm like, I've killed many a babies, honey. Don't fucking announce that because as soon as you say that, I support Trump. I fucking hate everybody. I fucking, it's like, relax.
Racist.
It's a little more, yeah, right? It's like, it's a little more nuanced than fucking, I just don't want to talk about serious issues with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm going to talk about that, I'll talk it with, somebody else. But then I backed out. I was like, whatever. And then somebody else was getting me into some conversation. about something. I was like, yeah, I don't reach. Like there was one of the reviewers, gave us the nasty show wasn't as nasty as I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tell them you didn't want.
But
Your job wasn't on the line.
yeah, it's like I'll see you later, Bob. You just gave me a peace sign. How about a kiss? Who the fuck are you? What are you going skateboarding?
You're busy.
Where'd you get the new glasses?
Good boyfriend.
Or?
That's it.
Yes. I see you.
You know why? You're too skinny for it now.
Bye. Yeah. Be good. If you see a shed, buy it. I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to worry about. She has like 3 different colors on.
She looks like she might be a mental patient.
Yeah, she looks fucking. Yeah, she looks like Mrs. Roper right now. She's walking out of here. Hair's up, fucking crazy glasses, shorts, don't match her shirt, and a bag of trash. Yeah, we got to take our trash to the dump. They have no garbage up here.
Burn it.
You have to drive. No, you can't burn it. You fucking lunatic.
You can burn it. You can burn it.
No, you'd be fucking. You'd fucking have so many fines up here. You have to drive it to the dump.
Or burn it. Bobby said the funniest thing ever to me yesterday. He calls me up. He goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm on my way to Lowe's." He goes, "What are you getting at Lowe's?" I go, "I gotta get dirt." "Why do you need dirt?" I said, "Because for my plants, my garden I'm doing." He goes, "You're gonna fucking live for a day because all you're gonna have is 2 tomatoes in your garden, and you're gonna live for an extra day and a half, and then you're gonna fucking die at the end of the world."
Yeah, your apocalypse garden you have out there is between you, your family, and your fucking dumb turtle is a day and a half.
Do we have Joe today?
We do.
Yes.
Also, we have Melissa is right. It's called a Sicilian recipe. It's called Sicilian sauce with raisins. It's very.
What is that other shit on there? Breadcrumbs?
Yeah, there's different versions of it.
That's not what she's making, though. That's fine. A Sicilian sauce with raisins, okay, fine. But you're making a raisin meatball.
Yeah, big difference.
You're combining 2 worlds that don't meet and fruit.
It's true.
What's next? A watermelon ham? I mean, what's happening here?
I love that Harry Styles song. Watermelon ham.
What? Yeah, wait. What are we gonna do? A fucking an apple cutlet? What's happening? What's going on?
Fried
You
banana
got one,
parmesan.
Mike? Yeah, exactly. Come on, Mosh. You got one? I mean, what the fuck? Huh? We're gonna do a peach pork chop? We're doing a peach pork chop? What's
What
happening?
do we got? Strawberry carbonara?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck's going on?
Linguine with kumquats?
Yeah.
Prosciutto brownie from Jeff Fay.
Yeah, what are we gonna have? A fucking passion fruit fucking mayonnaise?
What do we got? Give me a kiwi calzone.
Yeah. This is fucking stupid. You can't fucking mix a raisin with the meatball.
I'm so hungry I would have eaten any of those right now.
Dude, I'm starving right now. I want to go fucking make a meatball with raisins.
Kiwi calzone, but your 80s DJ.
What?
What?
Nothing. It was too late.
Oh, we've been mushed. I haven't had caffeine in a month and a week. I haven't had sugar in a month and a week. I haven't had carbs in a month and a week.
I haven't had caffeine in about 12 minutes. Killing me.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing that replaces a cup of coffee. And there's nothing that replaces. I think I might have found a Starbucks decaf, a decaf with oat milk and a Splenda might be all right.
I don't like that at all.
I know. So anyways, my festival, you going to ask me about it? You going to talk to me about it?
We don't have enough time. Had you been here on time, we would have plenty of time, and now we got to check in with Joe Russell.
All right.
Save it for Friday.
Before we do that, what about the weigh-in thing?
We're not. You should have brought this up at the beginning of the show. You should have brought it. It's too late now. You should have brought it up at the beginning of the show.
we brought it up last week and you just left. So
I didn't just leave. What happened? I don't even remember.
You fucking left.
I'm starting to. I think my internet's going out.
Listen, I want you to step on a scale in front of us.
It can't happen now.
No,
Now it's been.
I
I've been
don't
back
want-
too many
listen.
days.
I don't want a fucking doctor note. I know you're doctors. They would cover up a murder for you, okay? Never mind fucking a scale. Oh, I went to the doctors and you fuck your doctor. Your doctor's Vinny Boombatz. I don't want you fucking, we ain't trusting your doctor. You get a goddamn scale, put it on the ground, and fucking step on it live on Friday.
No,
No, you're singing. You're fucking
Yes.
singing.
I will do that on Friday
Friday, mush.
on this show.
On Friday, you step on a scale in front of me
Yes.
and I videotape it and we show the results on air.
Agreed.
Okay?
is there a scale at the hotel?
We'll get a scale. Don't you worry about it. There's a scale at his house. I'll do it Wednesday.
We're gonna pass a way station on the way down to Vasani.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right. So
Also,
Friday we have the results. What's that?
so this is the Melissa sent me this, but the woman who wrote it, his name is Beth Smith. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
Smith. She's in the witness protection program. She had to make those in prison.
She
All
was in
she
the
had was
sixth.
raisins.
There's the 5 families. She was in the 6th family. The Corleones and the Smiths.
Look at that fucking Irish broad. Look at that fucking German Irish broad. Of course, she put raisins in her fucking. They had to do that they had to use all their food.
Then you need to put flavor in your meatballs. You sometimes use raisins.
Oh, I like savory and sweet, Sven. I like
It's
my
like-
meatballs to taste like a raisinette.
It's a dessert and a meal all in one. Thank you.
but she's right. They all say it's like a Sicilian grandmother thing.
I've had 4 Sicilian grandmothers, and none of them have ever heard of that. Maybe it was North Sicily.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, she's a Ronkonkoma witch. If you eat the meatballs, you die. You die.
I would eat raisin meatballs out of Melissa's butthole. That's what I'm saying.
I would
Happily.
too.
Happily.
I would eat it out of the front while you're eating the butt.
It's fine. I would do that. Speaking of, where's Lou?
I don't know. We're gonna be
Is Lou
careful.
here? Speaking of eating butts, where's Lou? Oh, no problem. Don't tell
Thank
Dickie
you
about that
both.
one either.
Tell him. Who cares? All right, so we're going to Joe. That's what you want to do, right?
I gotta get going. I got a full day today.
I got a full day
I
today.
don't know why you have to mock me. I was here on time this morning.
Dude, sorry about that. I had a meeting.
I don't really care.
Tommy
I have a
Camp?
meeting. I have a meeting. Meeting.
What the fuck?
Bro, are we gonna box each other on Wednesday?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. No, I can't. No.
You can. You
Boxing
can.
you.
All face shots.
No,
All face shots.
no. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for a new 5 with Joe.
Muted Joe. Can't hear you.
I can hear him.
God damn. Hi guys.
He looks sexy too. What is it? You guys using new filters?
I'm glad I look sexy. I feel sick. I just had a bunch of raspberry raviolis.
That's fucking great. That's great.
Good for you.
The other night I was drunk and I ran out of microwave popcorn. So instead I ate a piece of my popcorn ceiling. Man, I was plastered. Now I have stage 3 Orville Redenbach-anoma.
Ooh.
Redenbachenoma. That's fucking good. I like that. Redenbachenoma.
It's known
Stage
as,
3,
that's the
too.
technical term. It's known as like popcorn lung to everybody else.
Oh,
Yeah. My girlfriend found a treadmill in the garbage down the street and called to ask if she could bring it back. I said, let me get this straight. You're on a walk and you want to bring home more walk? I said, no, not since that one time you made me carry that Stairmaster onto our 6-story walk-up. Hey, exciting news, guys.
what is
Subway-
it, Joe?
Subway restaurant, they're giving away free subs for life to anyone who gets a tattoo of a foot-long sub. The only catch is, just like their sandwiches, the tattoo must be made by an Indian man with no gloves.
Ugh.
That's good.
Imagine having
That's
sex
good.
with a girl who has a sandwich tramp stamp. When it's time to pull out, looks like you're adding on heavy mayo.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
good one.
by the way, if you're
Good.
having sex with a girl who's got a waist big enough to have a foot-long sandwich on it, probably in bad shape as it is.
I've been hanging out with a new friend. He's a 1%er. Not wealthy or anything. His phone's just always on 1%. He says it's because he works hard, but we all know he's just playing games. What a privilege it must be to walk around with 1%, knowing that if anything happens, Daddy'll just charge it. Because he owns a bank, a power bank.
It's good. That's good.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right, one more.
One more.
You notice all those famous explorers are getting canceled? Like Columbus and Ponce de Leon? Man, I'm starting to get worried for Captain Crunch. We all know that guy probably massacred a few villages looking for berries. He was worse than Cutthroat. He'd cut the roof of your mouth. His first cereal was called Oops All Rape.
Oh,
Jesus.
All right.
he initially wanted those berries for meatballs, but they were like, nobody does that.
All right. Well,
Always,
listen.
always
we
good
gotta-
to end a rape joke.
Yeah, I love it. Nice, a nice kids rape joke. All right.
All right,
take us
I will
out,
see you
Calta.
tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Then Bobby and Mush will be live Thursday at Vasani Comedy Theater in Port Charlotte, and then I will join them on Friday and Saturday. And then for all the rest of Bobby's dates, you can go to robertkellylive.com. And of course, if you want any of the merchandise or stuff from the show, if you want to let other people know that you listen to the show instead of hiding it, like you had to hide the Jews back in the day, you can go to comicwearables.com and you can put in the code word Ladybug. You get a discount off, and you can get all of that great merchandise. And you can find us on the internets and at Calta and Kelly for everything from Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And of course, Mike V. Suarez and Jokes Russell. And you can find the Cheese Show on YouTube. Just put in Cheese Show, and you find Joe and his adorable fiance Olivia, and you can watch them eating cheese together.
And
I think
if
that
you
about
need,
wraps it up.
If you need a place to live, Joe has an apartment for rent.
That's right.
No, Joe has a room in an apartment. For it.
That's
Let's
true.
not make it like there's a palatial estate in Brooklyn somewhere that's just waiting to be moved in. You're gonna have to live with Joe and Olivia.
Which is awesome.
It's not bad. It just for some reason I feel like it's a lot of them making miniature stuff
Yeah. It smells like cheese
all the time.
all the time.
So
All right. We'll see you guys Friday.
adios.